All right, let's dive into something that, runs through every single part of your home, but we almost never think about it. I'm talking about your water. We're going to explore what's really coming out of that tap, and trust me, it affects everything, from your wallet to your well-being.
So, think about this for a second. You've got locks on the doors, maybe even a fancy alarm system, right? All to protect your home from what's outside. But have you ever thought about protecting it from the inside? Because there's this invisible current running through your pipes, and it could be causing some serious silent damage. It's time to shine a light on it.
Okay, so let's get right down to it. Especially if you're in Florida. Your water, well, it might be showing up with some extra gaggage, and I'm not talking about a little carry-on. We're talking about some serious unwanted guests who've decided to move right into your plumbing.
And yeah, that is definitely not a top 10 list you want to be on. Seriously, Florida consistently finds itself ranked for having some of the hardest tap water in the entire country. And what that really means is that your water is carrying a super heavy load of dissolved stuff before it ever even gets to your house.
Which brings us right to our main culprit, hard water. Now, yeah, the technical definition is right there. It's just water with a lot of minerals, mostly calcium and magnesium. But forget the textbook stuff. The easiest way to picture it, just imagine your water is carrying thousands of tiny, microscopic rocks through your pipes, your appliances, everywhere.
And believe me, it's not just the minerals. Nope. Depending on where you live, you could also be dealing with treatment chemicals like chlorine, or even things like agricultural runoff that have found their way into the groundwater. It's a real mix.
Right. So these unwanted guests aren't just, passing through harmlessly. Oh no, they are actively, silently killing your budget. They're damaging your home in ways you probably won't even see. Well, until it's a really big, expensive problem.
So, hard water's primary weapon? It's something called scale. And it's exactly what it sounds like, a rock-hard buildup from those minerals that just sticks to everything. It's inside your pipes, your water heater, your dishwasher, even your coffee maker. The best way to think about it is like cholesterol for your plumbing. It's just slowly, quietly clogging up the arteries of your entire house.
And the difference this makes over the long run is, wow, it's huge. I mean, picture it. On one hand, you've got healthy, free-flowing pipes and appliances that just work efficiently, lasting for years. But on the other hand, you've got that nasty scale buildup making everything struggle. Your appliances are working way harder, guzzling more energy, and just breaking down way sooner. And that means you're on the hook for some seriously costly repairs.
But okay, look, the damage isn't just to your house or your wallet. It's personal. It's something you literally feel on your body every single day. Let's talk about that feeling you get right after you step out of the shower.
Okay, get ready for this, because it was a real shocker for me when I first learned it. You know that squeaky clean feeling? Turns out it's not clean at all. In fact, it's the total opposite. What you're actually feeling is a thin film of, well, soap scum left all over your skin. It's the soap reacting with all those minerals and leaving a sticky residue behind. Yuck.
But when you get rid of those minerals, whoa, the difference is night and day, and you feel it instantly. With soft water, soap can finally do its job properly. It lathers up beautifully, it cleans your skin, and then it just rinses away completely, no residue. People say their skin feels amazing, their hair is way shinier, and that constant dry, itchy feeling just disappears. It's like a beauty secret that's been hiding in your pipes this whole time.
Okay, so we've talked a lot about the problem, right? What hard water does to your home, what it does to your body. So now for the good part. The good news is there's a really smart two-part solution that gives you complete whole home care. Think of it like a 1-2 punch for pure water. First up, you've got the water softener. This thing is like a bodyguard for your entire house. Its main job is to grab those hard minerals, the calcium and magnesium, and get them out of there. That protects your pipes, your appliances, and your skin. Then, for the second punch, you have a reverse osmosis system. This is more of a specialist. It focuses on the water you actually drink and cook with, filtering out pretty much everything else to give you incredibly pure, amazing-tasting water. So just how good is reverse osmosis? Get this, it can reduce up to 99% of all those dissolved solids, chemicals, and other nasty contaminants. 99%. That is pretty much the gold standard for water filtration. It gives you some serious peace of mind every single time you fill up a glass. Okay, so you're probably wondering, what's actually going on in my water? And that's the perfect question. This is the part where you get to take control and find out for yourself with real, clear answers. And hey, you don't just have to take my word for it, you can do your own homework. There's an amazing resource called the EWG Tap Water Database. That's the Environmental Working Group. You just pop in your zip code and boom, you get a full report on your local water quality. Seriously, go check it out, it's really eye-opening.
So once you've done a little research, the next step couldn't be easier. You can actually schedule a totally free, zero-obligation water test that happens right there in your kitchen. They show you the results on the spot, and this is the best part. You get to actually taste the difference. It's pretty amazing.
So I'll just leave you with this one final thought. So many of us are focused on making our homes smarter and more efficient, right? We're thinking about clean energy, maybe solar panels. But here's the question. Is the water inside that home, the water that sustains your family, is it just as clean? Is it just as secure? It's something worth thinking about.